Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Xeracon and I am back once again. No meme video today, and that's because I really want to get nitty gritty with this topic. So yesterday, Valve came out and announced that they are making a handheld device, the Steam Deck. And personally, they swung hard with this reveal. Portable gaming is definitely becoming bigger, and while Nintendo is a leading contender in that market, though mobile gaming via phones is vastly larger, others have thrown their hat in the ring. The GPT Win is a popular PC gaming handheld that came out a while back, with the Win 3 releasing this year, and the Aya Neo is also known in the market. So then, why is this so special? What makes this just as good or better than the other handheld PC offerings? Or for that matter, why should someone get a PC gaming handheld in the first place? I'll answer the first question first. If you're a PC gamer or someone who likes playing games on PC, it's a good way to take your library with you on the go. For example, if you have a developed Steam library, you're already good to go. Your library will be available on whichever PC handheld you buy. Games from other stores like GOG will be available as well if you download the store apps. Unless you're starting PC gaming from scratch or have only a handful of games to your library, you won't have to worry about any of that. And also, your progress can transfer back and forth between the handheld and your main PC. One point I should mention is that unlike the other PC handhelds, the Steam Deck comes with SteamOS as its operating system, but Valve has stated that you can remove it and add Windows or any other OS you want to, so you have plenty of freedom there. And I would personally recommend using Windows. As much as I would love to use SteamOS or any other Linux distro, the support for Linux isn't completely there yet. I will give credit for the advancements that have been made for Linux though. But as far as what makes the deck more special than the other competitors is the price point. The GPT Win and Aya Neo are not cheap devices. If I remember correctly, the Win's starting price was $600, and the Neo is roughly around that price point. The Steam Deck starts at $400, which is still pricey, but it's reasonable. I don't know how it stacks performance-wise to its competitors, but according to the IGN article, Jedi Fallen Order was able to be played on high settings, although the frame rate wasn't specified. By the way, I will leave links to all the sources in the description box below, so you can check it all out. But I hope that with this price point overall, the market for these devices comes down eventually. Now, there are a few concerns/complaints that I have with the Steam Deck. The first one is the actual success. Let's be honest, every piece of hardware that Valve has made has been a commercial failure. And I'm not concerned about that because I'm worried about their profits, but I am concerned about how easy it will be for someone to find one of these things down the road if they wanted to get one. And on that note, while Valve has stated that they hope to meet the kind of demand that dealt a blow to Sony and Microsoft with their recent launches, though to the latter two it was no fault of their own, they will still need to combat scalpers. They will most definitely see this as a juicy opportunity. Another concern I have is the comfort of playing the Steam Deck. With the position of the buttons and joysticks, it looks like a modified Wii U gamepad, and that controller was not one of my favorites. Additionally, placing the face buttons directly to the right of the right analog stick looks like it will be quite uncomfortable, but I will have to see. I should mention that because it supports Bluetooth, you should be able to use most wireless controllers, so if you can find a way to put it into a tabletop mode, that would be an option for you. One complaint I initially had was the lack of a dock. The Steam Deck can connect to a TV or monitor and be played, however, it does not come with a dock. Valve says that you can use any dock to connect to a larger screen, but they will produce an official one at a later date for an unknown price. This was the problem I had. Why isn't a dock included? But this is a minor complaint. I did later realize that if someone is playing on a larger screen, they're most likely just using their main PC that is more powerful anyway, so that complaint is easily dismissible. But an actual complaint that I do have is the aspect ratio. It has a 16x10 800p screen, which baffles me. What's with the extra 80 pixels? Why not just use a standard 16x9 screen? The reason I have a problem with this is because of how games will look. Will there be a black line on the screen, sort of like those bars that you have? Will there be some weird stretching or distortion? I don't know. I just wish they had used a 16x9 screen, even if it is 720p. But all things considered, the Steam Deck looks like a very decent device, and I am excited for it. The $529 model looks like the best version to get because you will get more storage than the $400 one, and it comes with NVMe storage instead of the eMMC storage of the $400 model. But all models will have the same performance, so there's no reason to feel like you will be cheated in that department. It isn't for everyone though. If you're a PC gamer who doesn't care for handhelds or the portability aspect, this isn't for you. Likewise, I don't think this is for someone who is looking for something that is transportable and productive in addition to gaming. At that point, I would just recommend getting a gaming laptop. You can find a decent one out there that is less than $900. And for those who say gaming laptops are the scourge of PC gaming, I'm not trying to overhype them. My main PC is currently my gaming laptop, and while it is weaker than a desktop PC, it is sufficient enough for my gaming needs, and I bought it with the foremost reason being for college. Well, before the pandemic. That required me to have a portable computer for assignments since I was commuting. For that reason, I would suggest getting the laptop instead, but if you have a gaming laptop and want a more compact device, then by all means, get a Steam Deck. I am a bit salty though, because I recently bought a used Nintendo Switch for Metroid Dread off eBay, and I feel a little regret. The Steam Deck blows the Nintendo Switch out of the water with its performance and catalog of games, and with the power of emulation, I can play the games that Nintendo won't put on the Switch, along with Switch games. And as someone pointed out in the Twitter announcement thread, Steam does what Nintendo don't. I'll at the very least sell off my few remaining multiplat tiles that I didn't sell before, but I am considering putting the Switch on the chopping block, but I'll see. Maybe I'll have a change of heart. But that will do it for today. Thank you very, very much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think of the Steam Deck in the comments below. Do you think it will be another hardware flop from Valve, or will it succeed? Do you plan on getting one? If so, what model? Do you have any concerns about the device? Let me know. So until next time everyone, I am Xeracon signing off. Have a good one.